Oh, that is the perfect size. Oh, I love that. Let's put some glue on the back. Oh, lovely. Take a seat, Freddie. There he is. Oh, welcome. Welcome to another process video. We're going to reuse and repurpose some old fabric that I've dyed with geraniums, geranium dye. And we're going to use up scraps of fabric and paper and make some ruffles for our slow stitch and our journals and our junk journals and art journals. Not a new idea, just keeping it simple. First of all though, let's get ourselves a nice snack. Let's sort ourselves out with our little bits and pieces so we can spend this time together, just gently crafting together. Mike, you either love it or hate it. I love it. I've been having it since I was a child. Delicious. I've been relaxing this week and hand quilting my friendship stars. I set myself up at the beginning of the week and just popped them together with the little scraps of wadding and popped that in my little sewing bag. Let me show you. This is the one I took to Ben's with my earphones in, and I got one in there. Or I can travel around the house with it. It's just nice to set myself up at the beginning of the week with something. And I've learned as I go along to make the fabric bigger. I'm doing quilt as you go. I'm told that's the way of doing quilts, because as you sew, sometimes it pulls in the fabric, and you don't want it to end up too small. So you end up with these little scraps. And I thought, I know. I shall pop these in my little slow stitch to go here kit and take those off to Ben's and make myself some ruffles. And I thought we'd sit here today as well and just spend this time together doing some gentle crafting. Here I am at Ben's earlier. Well, not earlier this week, I mean last week. Little bit of slow stitching at Ben's. Relaxing.
Freddie's relaxing too.
Yes.
Freddie.
We're just about to go out for a walk, actually. Another walk. He does love it here. He really does. And I do too.
Yeah, it's our holiday home.
It's my holiday home. I get plenty cups of tea as well. That's not a hint.
It is.
Or is it? Oh dear, needles come on thread.
Gonna put pressure on you now. Come on.
No, don't put pressure on me. I've got a needle threader. Don't you put pressure on me.
Do it.
Oh dear. Now I've got to remember how to use the needle threader. Hold on.
A needle threader?
Yeah, needle threader.
What?
Yes,
I always remember having used to have like lick the string and then
Yeah. Lick the thing. Yeah.
But you don't have to do that now.
No.
Oh, that's technology for you.
What? No, come on. These are really low tech, aren't they? I think I remember these. I think it's been the same.
It's like a snowman.
Yeah, does it? I don't know whether this is an American mention these do come from America. Thank you, Cat. But, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You put that through there. And then you... So I don't know. Sorry, I've dropped the needle.
Dropped it.
Coming quite close. Look, no, hold on. You put the needle threader through.
Oh, that makes sense.
Does that make sense to you?
Yes, it does, because then you put it back through.
Yeah. Well, why didn't you think of that, even though you've never done it before?
Yeah, I've never seen this thing.
I always put the struggle in though, Ben, because it is, because seriously. Look,
Wow.
that is great, and I really struggled with it before. And look, if I put it here, I won't lose it.
You need a separate case for it.
I need a needle holder case, like I made it. I've put it on there so I don't lose it.
Yeah.
Don't want to lose it. Use it or lose it.
Use it.
Thank you, darling.
All right.
So here are this week's scraps. So I would like to put them together with some of my geranium dyed papers and little fabrics. I think these will make gorgeous ruffles. I'm so pleased with the colour. Let me show you how I did that earlier on in the week. The last of the geraniums. I've taken some of the petals and boiled them up for 2 or 3 hours. Of course, Freddie's helping. I did check before I did this. Geraniums aren't poisonous for people and dogs. For people and pets. It certainly looks a lovely strong colour. I didn't add much water to try and make it strong. This is the salvage edge of fabric that I've been saving on a bob end. Ooh, knocking the jug over. Oh, wonderful. Right, let's find a stick in the garden. Oh, got my coffee. Up there, found a stick. Just going to move this die around a bit. And leave these to soak. What fun. Get in there, Janet. That's it. Turn it over. Lovely. I need to go put an apron on. Yes, you do. Lovely. I'm going to go and get some more papers, actually. Wonderful. It's Flo doing her journaling. And Freddie's watching. I don't think you probably need to look that closely at what I'm doing, because it's nothing too tricky. It's just a nice way for me to relax and to spend that extra bit of time with you. And do let me know what you're up to this week. Look, those colours go beautifully together. So I'll put them together at the top, and I'm just literally going to sew them. Now, this is slow stitching. If you want to do embroidery, which means, it means different things to different people. Maybe embroidery means careful stitches, because you know how to embroider. That's amazing. If you just want to do slow stitching, to me, means stitches that all different sizes. It's just for mindfulness. So I'm literally going to, we call these running stitches. I can't remember what you call them. I get to know all the American ways of saying things. But just a little bunch it up on the needle like that. Bunch it up and pull it through. You can make ruffles that are long or short. Oh, look at those colours. Say it again. They just go beautifully together. Little Freddie, he sat there dreaming of the walk, dreaming of the water. Just in time to see these before they all go to seed. How beautiful is the yellow and the purple together. Here comes Freddie, sniffing away. Since we met up when was it? Last Tuesday, so many people have been going through so much with the storms, and they're in the middle of clearing up, and you've been so on my heart this over the weekend and end of last week. Sending love to other people that are struggling, and watch along. Sometimes I'll do the art for you, so you can just take it in and do some art when it's your time. You're just gently listening at the moment, and that's wonderful. Just scrunch it up a bit, and then when you've got it ruffled to how you want it, just like finish it off like a full stop with like a little stitch. Anything goes. I like to leave a little end too, because I like it to look scrappy. Pop the needle in my lovely pin cushion that was from Katie next door, and then I'm going to cut that off at a slant. And I've just got something very simple for a ruffle on the edge of a journal. I think I might like to put it on some paper. Hasn't it gone beautifully? Listen to this. This is the typing paper, the onion skin paper. Look how crinkly it is. Let's just tear some, just because we can. Put all the drips and marks on it. Oh, that's lovely. I think I might sew it onto that paper, and then that can get stuck straight on a journal. A nice way to sew things on is by popping a button on. Let's choose a button. We never tire, do we? Boxes, tins, jars, sorted into colours. We never tire of buttons, do we? Maybe for a journal or for sending in happy mail, it's quite good to have a flat button, so it doesn't take up too much real estate. Pop the lid back on. Now, where did that button go? Oh, there it is, found it. So I'm just going to simply sew that button on, and there's the thread there. I put it in the pin cushion in the right place. I'm going to go through the top so you can see the dingly dangly threads out of the back, just to make it nice and messy, because I've got some lovely raw edges going on here as well. So just, oh, I was going to sew it to the paper, wasn't I? What am I like? Here you go. That's going to be lovely. And we'll stick it in my everyday journal, so you can just have a little see what it would look like. There we are. And oh, I've come up through the same holes. Never mind, hey ho. There we are. Got some dangly ends. It's nothing difficult. But let's get my journal. That's my zine altered book, work in progress. This is my journal that I'm making at the moment. Let's find a page. Some lovely happy mails. I tend to journal in pictures. Here's some ideas for the coming weeks. Oh, I had another idea. I was fussy cutting. Hold on. I was fussy cutting here. Came across another idea. Oh, yes. And I'm going to stick, if I stick these in, it'll help me to remember. Loving the shape. Loving the shapes of the pomegranates there. So stick that in there. Sort of an ideas page going on there. And where to put my new ruffle. Oh, look at this little page here. Oh, that is the perfect size. Oh, I love that. Let's put some glue on the back. Oh, lovely. These pages all made for me by Janet USA. There. That's perfect on there. This is a contemporary dance show that I was lucky enough to go to. Some of the young people that I know involved in this. That was a privilege to see these people share their feelings and emotions through dance. So I'm going to incorporate that page in. So yes, simply that's what I do. And if you've got shorter ones, they'll make good page tabs. Or at the top maybe. I love to have things dangling out of the journals. It makes them feel nice. Do let me know what's happening with you in the comments. It's lovely to have chats and share your feelings and share positive quotes with me, ready to write down in my prompts journal. I love that. Let's pile these all up. So yes, what do I do with them when they're made and waiting to be used? I put them in my little tin. These have got my little paper clips, scrappy paper clips with a button. I made those with you. It's just keeping it simple, really. Just keeping it simple, and they can just get popped in there, and that lives on the windowsill. Got my prompt page from yesterday's live stream. And I got some amazing quotes, people, sorry, kicking the camera there, people sharing their thoughts and feelings. We posed the question, how can art help you to look after yourself? One of the prompts actually was, you are stronger than you know, so I popped that in. And then I made a list of things that people shared in the comments and in the live chat, and I've got plenty space to add more. Somebody said art helps them to step away from everyday life, helps people relax, and somebody said it's good for the heart and for anxiety. Art is an adventure of imagination. Arting is healing joy. It's wonderful that we can share this with one another. And it made me think, what does art mean for me? And, oh, yes, it does. It keeps me going. And I think that's why, yeah, it helps me make sense of the world around, because it can be quite chaotic, I feel. And that's why I do tend to make myself, already made myself up a little pack, because yes, and I have little things to take with me, because you just don't know. I just don't know what life's going to throw at me, where I'm going to be. So yes, I like to have things ready. Is that what art means to me? I'm going to think more, and yes, it's good to reflect on things actually, isn't it? Well, take care everyone. Oh, let me just add one more thing, and then I will let you go about your day. Do you know I made this alphabet box for ransom letters? And when I love it, but when I made it, it's very big and unwieldy and it hasn't got a lid, but never mind. What I do find myself doing every week, I cut myself out letters from magazines, and I find it so therapeutic cutting up the letters and adding them. Am I using the ransom letters? Not so much. I have put some on some envelopes. But does that matter? No. It's just an idea for you. It's something I just find so relaxing. And I'm sorting out a magazine, and so at the end of a week, there's usually a pile of letters on there, and I can just at the weekend, I just snip away. Anyway, I really must say goodbye now, and from Freddie and myself, take good care, everybody. Take good care of yourselves. Bye, everyone.
I think I'm going the same way as you, Sam.
It's mixed with all the other colours.